Hello and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Factorio. This is actually the regular scheduled stream at this point, because I'm not quite done with Factorio. We've got two mandatory techs left to win the game. We're getting closer to the point where we can just finish those. There's no player on the planet. Okay, so that's a good thing we're over Aquello. Excuse me while we go fix Aquello. So most of the process of this stream, and I'll still try to break it up into maybe like hour-long parts for YouTube. And I suppose this might actually be the only part that will be visible on YouTube before it comes down off of Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube this part and you want to see the whole stream, it probably is still up on Twitch for a couple hours at this point, but might not be for very long. What I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for like solar panels that I can get set up, because that's what we're having problems with here. Not enough power, so we need to introduce power some. Actually, that's the solution. Market, no, yoink solid fuel. Start manually heating the place up. Hopefully the place doesn't cool down too much, because this thing is technically powered by. Wait. That's operate. We got no water? Okay, that's what's going wrong. We've got things that make power, but we don't have enough power to make water of it. Where I had solar panel, like 1 or 2 solar panels here, so I know we have what we need to fix it. The question is, where in my mess is my solar panels? That's not a solar panel. There's a solar panel. Oh dear. And it's already nighttime, so we've got no solar. Oh, there we go. Some power. No, it's downward trending. Okay. But yeah, if everything goes well, this should be hopefully the last stream of Factorio for this run. Because at least we got 2 techs to go, so it's only like 4 trips at most from Willow to get the cryogenic science back. This place is really resistant to cold starting. So yeah, the plan right now is to build the ship and leave. Well, to get the solar system edge. And I suppose right now we're kind of in the stuck here on Quello, because we need a little bit more science for Quello. Which, needless to say, does mean we need power working on Aquello. Is Aquello so power hungry that this is not enough to cold start the place? Oof. What we need to do is I need to get it hot enough that we make some water. Gotta get enough power going that we make some water. That is all. Once we make some water, then the boilers can work. Okay, and that boiler's running at minimum power. One temporary workaround is I can try to improve efficiencies on a bunch of things. Lower the power consumption. Almost there, I think. Well, I'm saying almost there, I think, and then I'm realizing, no, I have no idea where there is, so we don't know if this is going to be enough solar power to get the base hot started. I built the base around the presumption that we had enough water and heat to keep the boilers running, and apparently we didn't. And then, of course, it's the middle of the night, so we're making 0 power from solar. Okay. So hopefully, well, we got 1.2. We got decent power. We just gotta wait for the night to end here in Aquilo, I think. But yeah, this is the ship we are designing and building. At this point, let's fill out this area so we've got some design space. Hopefully we fixed what's on Aquilo. Worst case scenario, I can try to throw a little bit more solar power out while we're waiting for... well, when the sun comes up. See if that's enough. They'll have to find the power poles to do that. 3 power poles, that'll get us a few more solar panels down. At least I don't have to heat the solar panels. And yeah, we're hoping we get enough power in the system to sort of cold start everything. Not there yet. From the solar panels, and we might find that we don't have enough solar panels. Which gets us to send the ship out to go get some. Okay, more power. Yeah, power's coming up as the day's coming up. The question is, do we get enough to properly cold start everything? Stuff's running. we get a cold start? Maybe. Maybe. This is, comfortably slow. And to fix it, I need more power poles. So arguably I need to ship more power poles in if we continue to build stuff up here. So what it appears we're out of... And again, as soon as we get any of the, You going? Do we have that much power? Power consumption's still rising. Our power production's still rising. Are we gonna get enough to run anything? Minimum consumption 7 kilowatts. What are you pulling? Who knows? Apparently not 7 kilowatts. Still getting more power. We've saturated. Okay, now we're saturated power. If this isn't running, this isn't running. One crude way to get this going is to temporarily pull things off the network. Maybe. Ball fuzzle. Okay. Ball fuzzle needs to move. Or take too much more damage. Send it back to Novice, because we need power poles anyway. Maybe toss some more efficiency in there, because these are hopefully some of the more power-hungry bits. It's running. The question is, will it run enough before the daylight ends? Trying to desperately lower power enough that we can get a cold start to go. And to be fair, as much as I say it's a cold start, we are still hot. So as long as we get some water in the system, get some water melted before we cool off too much, this should start right up. And I just gotta put all these modules back. %? Oh, we're only moving like percentiles. Oof. Yeah, we're warm enough. Speed out of view, take speed out of view. Take speed out, speed out. Speed out. Productivity out. And we get a single one of those recipes to finish on our current power. And it should start up. Grab a little bit more ice platform. And go try to put more solar panels. Oh. Right now these are just taking grid. Don't think they're actually getting in the way, but we'll pack them up because they're not helping in this cold start situation. And the space that they take up could be. Yeah, I think that's all the power I can get. Okay, the next solution is just to start yoinking things we don't need in the grid. Need that radar. Okay, that's helping. Going to the largest power consumers off the network. Still barely visibly moving. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well we know where these need to go, so we can put these back real easily. Keep the one we've got efficiency on. These do have a... Oh, apparently they don't have a minimum rate. We'll take them out anyway in case they do. Okay, what do I want to pull next? Honestly, you're not running. Yoink you, yoink you, yoink you, yoink you. Just put it in there for the moment. Oh, no. What? Starts. We're finally cold started. It's going again. Okay. Okay. Toss the lots back in the network. Now we just need to redistribute the roboports. Okay. Let's get these set back up while we've got power. Okay. Definitely more functional. Okay. The base is working. Base is working. Time to see if we can get some things running again with their modules. So you need some speed. You need some speed. Still push the speed back in you. Oh, and you're definitely speed. Efficiency out of there, speed in. Quickly just undoing the change I did to hopefully get the cold starting to work. Okay. So this base is running. Bob Fizzle, please grab like one load of electric power poles. And then come back to Aquila. Okay, that way we'll stay here on Aquila when it gets back here. Or, well, I suppose until Aquila actually has the science packs for it. Oh, one of these was productivity. Oh, you can't be productivity, so you're probably efficient. Well, certainly weren't efficiency, but could be efficiency. Oh, where, when? I'm not sure. I think it's functioning at least, which... Well, functioning at least until it runs out of water again. Because that's what borked it. At least from a cold starting standpoint, we've also got solar on the system. Should hopefully help. In network for construction bot. Close enough. Okay. Should be all of them set back up again. Oh, missing one. That should be all 11 set back up again. Okay, and we're waiting for that to fill out. This is jammed up. How did I... Oh. Like, how did I screw it up that it's jammed up? That jammed it up, so that moves, that moves, that moves. That moves. And that's running. So in theory, this is flyable. And if it's flyable, an argument I could make is I could fly it to Novice. If Novice has a lot of launch capacity waiting, which would basically come down to, is the rocket fuel backed up again? It's partially backed up again. Okay, it's not ready to ship more, but it's ready for us to go back up and catch back up and ship. Take me to the bulk vessel. That took a half an hour to fix. Oh. Okay, back in the bulk vessel, and we'll send the bulk vessel back to Novice. So we can minimize the damage we're taking from the larger asteroids coming in the wrong vector. Vulcanus. What's holding up launches on Vulcanus? Rocket fuel. Which is solid light fuel. Which is cracking. Just not making enough petrol, that's what's going on. Yeah, just not making enough light fuel. And arguably, by the looks of it, we're not even consuming enough light fuel. Or enough gasoline. Enough of the petrol. Not using enough plastics, apparently. Which is surprising. Don't know if we have a chemical lab here. We can check it out. Let's see. So I'm thinking of doing... Oops. No, I want this as... type. Guess we've got a little bit more pull on the petroleum gas, because the petroleum gas is running a little low. And no, we don't have any on the planet. Okay. I probably have what I need to build that on the planet. Everything else we need to build that on the planet, which is... A, B, C, and D. Okay, so steel, iron gear wheels, electric circuits, and pipes. Oh, we're short pipes as well. That's easy enough to make. Well, I mean, pipes locally. There we go. That'll use the pipes, and we'll limit that to something reasonable, like 2 stacks. Three entities missing their components. We'll just quickly make a few of those, and that won't be the case anymore. And yeah, that should help with the light fuel. Should help with the launch capacity over here. Okay, we should be about where we want it to be. For... Yeah, about where we wanted to be for building our ship stuff. Bullets and such. So the complicating factor here is I need everything. I need water, sulfur, carbon, iron, copper, all the stuff. Okay. So okay, and then you're coming through there. I never got that one the right polarity anyway, so that was quite working over here. Okay, so now we've only got the belt going up the middle to supply the bullets. Because right now we have it set up to receive bullets from the planet itself. Not that it's actively doing that, because I may have slightly screwed up, but we got enough bullets, I think, in the network. No, actually, I should fix that. Or we leave this ship to its fate, give it some bullets. Okay, the next thing to do is we only need bullets. We need to get the bullet production going, and then we can figure out if that's enough. So to start off, we go ahead and borrow the bullet maker from the fizzle. So we'll start off with that unit. And then we don't really care about the modules. At least not for the moment. And then we gotta go back to the fizzle. So that's the armor-piercing round maker, and we need a non-armor-piercing round maker. To feed that. Can I say double the capacity to get it to fit in here? No. No. Oops, no, I still needed that. At least the inner bit we needed. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with that. So we're trying to design it to be bigger. It may just be big enough as is. Let me go over to the fizzle again and borrow this component. Gonna save some space. We can kind of shove it like so. Okay, and then we just need something to do foundry work. Need to set up the foundry component. Yeah, we'll probably want to buffer it similar we got on the fizz. Okay, and this involves iron, copper, calcite. And this setup happens to consume 1 calcite every... So... works at 4 speeds, you divide by 4, it's just 2 of them, so divide by 2, 1 every 16 seconds. That's not a lot. Right. Though, that's 2.5 of these. Right, so it's 2.5 of those just to make the calcite. And what we need for the copper? Oh, it's 50 copper. That's a lot of copper. That's a lot of copper. At least it's on, well, it's a little under 2 a second. Okay, this makes 4 every 5 seconds. So I need 2.5 of these. So I need 3 of these, let's say. So we need 3 of those. do I want to smush it down? Probably actually want to smush it down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll take these, slap them like so. And then we want to grab from the inside. And then if you end up with a metallic one, slap it on that side. Oops. We'll filter this one, the blacklist. Don't grab the metallic ones. Metallic goes down and not up. Already right iron ore. Okay, now we just need calcite. And worked out that needs not very much calcite. It's 1 every 16 seconds. Which these will happily produce 1 every 16. Yeah. This will actually produce 2 every 5, which is more than enough. As long as I find something to do with the ice. Oops, I'll use the wrong way around. And then this belt's stuck. We need to unstick the belt. Yes. Not get it moving. Not really the way we wanted to, though. Maybe the other side. Moving that side. You got some ice. Okay. Of course, this right now is making excess of bytes, right? This is making something like 3 a second. No, well, it's making 3 every 5 seconds. Right, we don't have a use for that yet. We're gonna need a use for that because we're gonna have to make rockets, right? Let's go over to the Buffalo. Let's look at what we got for rocket making. Then we go back to you. Take those out and those out. And efficiency ones out? Yeah. So you need iron plate and explosives. Iron plate's real easy. In fact, I think we probably have... Make 5 every 30... Well... Yeah, you make more than 500 something, right? You're not going to consume that in that amount of time. So 10 of these would be consuming 300. Every one of those recipes. 10 of these... Okay. So those two, if there were 10 of each, would eat what this basically outputs. So, yeah, more than enough. So pop over to Fizzle and we can steal a little bit more of the design. Not have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, and then we can just run over like so. I'll provide the iron. We don't have 100. I don't have 50 of those in Vulcanus yet, do we? No, we do. They're on their way. We feel like full cargo. Yeah, that's not. Apparently, that's not how you're supposed to fix that sort of problem. Stack size of 1. Okay. Don't throw rocks in the main ship cargo hold. That's the thing to remind myself of. Okay, so... Iron's going around. Okay. Let's... Basically, I need to make a overflow garbage. That's what I need to do. Output variety right. Okay, and that gets it running. As we sort out a way to chuck stuff overboard. And then I need... Wait, I'm gonna put it in the wrong spot first. You... filters... If I threw it in Central Hub, please put it back on the belt. There we go, cleaning up that. Okay, we need to figure out what we're doing the ice. Just to get the ice out of the way. So the temporary solution to the ice is I can make a system up like so. There we go. So that eats ice slowly, turning into water. You need sulfur, carbon, water. You need water. Okay. So temporarily... plumb the water over there. Now... we just need sulfur and carbon. So I need half a sulfur a second, plus half a sulfur a second. So we need a full sulfur a second. Okay, let's take the filter off here. Take the filter off here. And there's a logic to that, and that's I don't want this side just to be carbon. I don't want this side just to be I don't want this side to be carbon, this side to be iron, because I'm going to be putting my... Well, I suppose the problem is I kind of need to flip... If we flip this, that would work, but the way it was. But no, we're not going to. Okay, and... this one... we need one a second. This makes 2 every 5 seconds. We need 3 of those. Remembers the symmetry from the other side, and it's like, wondering if we're about to repeat the symmetry from this side. Yes. Okay. Oh, actually, we probably went the other way around. Something like that. And then we'll do something like that. Yes, I know this filter is wrong. This filter wants to be carbonic. The carbonic aspirate. Okay, so that'll make the right amount of sulfur. How much carbon do I need? 2.5 a second. Need 2.5 a second. So we're actually over making carbon. Yeah, because we're making 3 carbon. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we're over making carbon, but that's not an issue apparently. Actually, I'm going to duplicate kind of what we're doing on the other side, where the only difference is that we're going to then remerge the belts. Oh, which... We want sulfur left side. So we'll say filter carbon be right side. And then similarly to this one, we're gonna have 6 of you. Just in this case, it's don't grab the carbonic one. Whoops. We're not gonna merge it first, because it doesn't work right. There we go. Okay, and then it just comes down to water. So we need 10 water every 4 seconds, 10 water every 20 seconds. 10 every 4, 10 every 2, 10 every 1. Okay. You happen to make 20 every 1. Wait, so that just means we have enough. You just make enough. Assuming we make enough ice to feed you, because you want 1 ice a second. How much ice do you make a second? You make less than an ice a second. Okay. Okay, I think I can still make this work. So what I want to do is make sure that we use this ice first. So prioritize input right. So that ice gets used first. There we go. And rockets are going. So it's and I'm looking at all the empty space I've got here for weapon production, which we may need because I don't have the railguns on here. Is Aquilo ready for pickup? Yes, Aquilo is ready for pickup. Bob Fezzle, please head to Aquilo to do the pickup. In the meantime, let's get the hibiscus. Not the hibiscus. Sassafras. Let's get the sassafras. Actually, looking at the part at the time, I should go ahead and put a part break in here. So if you're watching on YouTube, we're gonna continue playing this. We're gonna finish this out. We got 2 techs to finish. At the current rate, I'm reasonably plausible that we might get it done either this part or next part. We got enough power on Novice. Let's ask Novice to swap over to using productivity modules to improve the efficiency of our science. Because we don't have power problems anymore. We have science throughput problems. Oops. There we go. Okay, we'll come back to this in the next part. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up. We may finish this up in the next part. We may not finish this up in the next part. If you're watching on Twitch, I hope you've been enjoying. I'm going to take a short break to drink a little bit of tea, check up on the family, and then we're going to get right back to playing Factorio. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.